again.
Okay, sir. I don't understand parameters part.
You don't understand parameters?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Were you present for yesterday's class?
What, sir?
Are you present for yesterday's class?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. I explained what the parameters and everything yesterday, only yesterday itself. So as you're feeling somewhat uncomfortable, I'll explain that as well. Now, for everybody, I request everyone to pay patience. One second, guys. Okay, so a particular student had a doubt in the particular student had a doubt in parameters, and now this is going to be our first discussion of today's session. Let's revisit yesterday's pages for better clarity.
सर आप हिंदी में समझ सकते हैं?
Yeah, I can understand what you're speaking, but I can only explain English language. That is the main thing here.
Okay, sir. Then continue, sir.
It's fine.
Okay, sir. Continue.
Yeah, I'll explain in a slow manner so that you can understand it better.
Yes, sir.
See, actually, the term parameters, we get introduced to parameters while or when a procedure is present in the given pseudocode. Do you know how to recognize a procedure? Hello?
Yes, sir. मुझे थोड़ा बहुत पता है सूडो कोड
Okay.
के बारे में. समझ नहीं पाया उसके बारे में.
Yeah, actually, see, pseudocode, it is a general term in the weeks 1 to 4. Pseudocode is present in all the 4 weeks, but we need to understand that the given pseudocode resembles a procedure. There is a trick for this. We can conclude that upon seeing a pseudocode that it is a procedure. Like, see, for example, in all the procedures, in all the pseudocodes, there will be only steps, right? So let us say the step 1 is start, and then we'll be having if pile 1 has more cards, right? This is a general pseudocode, right? To the one who has asked this doubt, this is the general. Is he present now?
Yes, sir.
See, like, this is a very basic step, right, in a pseudocode. So see, the main point here is that this is the general flow or the generic flow of a pseudocode, which is common for all the processes. Now, how can we now I'll be telling you how to distinguish between a pseudocode and a procedure, because parameters are mostly used in procedures only. So we need to concentrate upon recognizing a procedure as a primary basis. Now, a procedure has name and a name followed by parameter. This is where parameters are introduced to us in the computational thinking. Say, for example, that you wanted the total marks of boys. See, therefore, what I need the person who has asked this doubt. Can I know your name? Like Prajwal, right? Your name is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Prajwal. No, so now we both are going to discuss this because I need a better understanding from your end also. See, I'll be writing. Now our aim is that we wanted to find out the total marks of boys here. Total marks of whom we want? Boys, right, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
So what are you doing? What are we doing in our process now? So this is the procedure. Now I want Prajwal to answer this particular thing. Now only Prajwal is going to answer this question. Come on, Prajwal, you can do this. You can do it, Prajwal. See, I had to write something like total marks and inside boys in it. Now I need you to separate this particular term into two terms which are present right above this. What is the name of procedure, Prajwal? Can you tell this from this? Hello?
Pseudo.
No, it's not a pseudocode. I wanted you to tell me the name of procedure here. Like, see, this is the thing that we had to write here. We wrote total marks and inside of this we had to write boys. Now, what is the name of procedure here? I think you are confused with my question. See, I'll explain you. I find you very uncomfortable, so that's not a big issue as well. Now, the thing is, see here. In a procedure, there is name of a procedure and parameter present in it, and thereafter you will be having blocks of code. These are the three components of a procedure, Prajwal. See here, as now I taught you, as just now I gave you an example of total marks, right? I gave an example of total marks and boys. See here, the name of the procedure is total marks. Whatever is present besides the braces, it is called the name of procedure. Okay, did you understand this? I think he is not responding. Prajwal, are you there? So see here, as you understood, that name is total marks and parameter is that quantity. Like, parameter is any quantity based upon which the entire procedure runs. See here, we wanted to calculate only the marks of boys, right? So here boys is a parameter. Or say we want to find the total marks of girls. Then girls acts as a parameter. Did you understand this?
Yes. Yes.
Now are you able to clearly understand what a parameter is?
Yes, sir.
A parameter is something based upon which the entire procedure runs or functions. Is this definition okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. I hope Rajul is clear with this. And the next
Procedure total procedure.
What?
The procedure is total marks.
Yeah, the name of procedure is total marks here. See, total marks of boys. The name of procedure is total marks. See, the name is total marks, and now I'll do one thing. As there is one for name, then we'll write the answer in terms of the Roman numbers only. The name is total marks. And what is the parameter here? We only wanted the marks of boys. So we need to introduce a parameter called boys inside the braces. And remember, Prajwal, anything which is present inside the braces is considered to be the parameter of a particular procedure. This is one of the tips that you need to remember as well. This is one of the main tips that you need to remember for the qualifier exam. Anything which is present inside the braces. Say for example, there is some name XYZ. Okay, I'll write it down. Say XYZ is the name of procedure and there is some ABC. Here we should be able to interpret that XYZ is the name of procedure and ABC is the parameter. Did you understand? Is this explanation? Did you get understanding from this explanation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. And next doubt. Come on, guys. I need questions from you.
सर मुझे पैरामीटर का पार्ट तो समझ आया लेकिन पूरी प्रोसेस समझाइए सर, कंटिन्यू कीजिए आगे का, वो भी आगे का समझ जाता है.
You want me to explain after, you want me to explain this entire procedure once again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. For that part, we will use the previous slide. See here, the procedure. We define a procedure to be implementation of an algorithm. Do you remember what an algorithm is from your previous weeks? We see that procedure is the implementation. Please make note of this point. It is the implementation of an algorithm that has been developed to solve a particular problem or to find out particular value. So this is what the definition of a procedure is. I will write it down in the first page. Procedure is the implementation of an algorithm. Are you clear with the definition? Prajwal, are you clear with this?
Yeah.
And now, what is the necessity to use a procedure? A procedure is very much required in our daily life, because without a procedure, we cannot solve a problem, and the developed algorithm by the user stays as it is without any. There will be no use of the algorithm when there is no procedure being applied. So this is what the importance of procedure is. And now, any procedure has two parts. I had explained you right now. A procedure has two parts. A procedure had two parts, and then one is name of procedure and parameter. I explained you right now. What does name of parameter is? Name of parameter is something, the title, like for example, we'll go to a movie. So every movie must be having a name, right? In a similar manner, the name of process is by default the name is by default the name of a procedure. Is this clear, Prajwal? Is Prajwal there?
Sir, please repeat.
Okay. See, a procedure by a procedure. Did you understand this definition of procedure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. By default, any procedure in computational thinking, or not only computational thinking, say computational thinking, say programming, say Python, say Java, say or something, anything, a procedure is mainly subcategorized into two parts. One is the name of a procedure, and two is the parameters which are being used in a particular procedure. Now, in the previous example that I had given you, the name that was total marks of boys. In this particular case, I want Prajwal to answer this. Prajwal, in this case, what is the name and what is the parameter in this particular procedure?
So name is the implementation.
What?
Name is the implementation.
Name is the
Implementation.
So I can answer, sir.
Yeah, you can answer, but I have to explain this particularly for Pranjal. I mean Prajwal. Prajwal, see
name is
here.
total mass and parameter is boys, gender.
Yeah, you're right. I think your name is Prince. I remember it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember your voice as well. Yeah, Prajwal, see here. I had given you a very fantastic tip, which is anything that is present besides the braces. So this is beside braces, which is left side to the brace, and this is inside the brace, right? See, so beside the braces, anything that is present beside the braces is considered to be the name. In this way, you can remember the name and parameter, and anything which is inside the brace is parameter. Am I clear, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
So I think now you can answer this. I need an answer from you. So I'll take a different example. As this particular thing is answered, let us take another example. Say,
So please solve practice assignment question number 9. I got confused in the code.
Yeah, definitely. After I complete this, we'll do that question as you requested.
Yeah, sir. Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah, fine. Now, Prajwal, it's your turn. You need to answer this particular thing based upon all this explanation given. Procedure is this is not required for this particular question. See here, a procedure has a name and a parameter. Just now I said you that anything which is present inside the braces is called a parameter, and anything which is present beside the braces is called the name. So depending upon this explanation, I want you to answer this particular thing. What is the name and what is the parameter?
So name is the procedure.
Yes, you're 100% right. Procedure is the name. And what about parameter?
And the parameter is the output.
Yes, now you're perfect at this. I appreciate you for the understanding develop. Now you need the remaining part of remaining part as well. I'll complete that also. See here. This is the same explanation that I had given you all just now. And now I'll just tell you the uses of procedure also, Prajwal. See here. Yeah, Prajwal. Now I need you to come in to have the same flow with me. Let us say that this is the procedure that I am talking about to explain you. See, it is not mandatory for any procedure to only run with, or to, it is not mandatory for a procedure that it should only have only one parameter. A procedure can have n number of parameters in its process. Please remember this point. Having only one parameter is not mandatory, and the procedure can run on n parameters. Is this point clear to you, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
See, in this case, you need to tell me. I'll make you understand the complete concept of procedure and parameter with this one example itself. And now you are going to answer this to get a better understanding. Yes. Now, Prajwal, what is the name? What is the name and what are the parameters inside this particular thing? Some marks.
Name is the sum mark and the parameter is the field.
Yeah, see here. Actually, yeah, I'm very sorry for this. This entire thing is a brace. From here to here it is a brace. So now I want you to rethink and give me a fair answer. What you said for the name is 100% right. The name is some marks, and I appreciate you for that. And what about these parameters? Just now I said you it is not mandatory for a procedure to contain only one parameter, but it can contain n parameters. Now Prajwal has done the first point, and now it's open for you to tell me the parameters.
F comma field.
Yes, there are two parameters in this particular procedure, and they are F and field, where F is for female and field is the subject. Say that now I'll explain you this particular procedure in brief so that you can understand. See here, some marks F comma field, what you said is right. And initially we did not visit any card. So the sum will be initialized to 0, okay? And now here we have to take while but not if, because we can only continue this process we can only initiate a process only if there are cards present in the first pile. See, the first pile has 50 cards, say 1, 2, 3, something like that, 4, 5, 6, it will be having a flow of cards here. And now while pile 1 has more cards, this is also a basic step. And now what did we search here? Prajwal, we searched for a female, right? We wanted to calculate only female marks, right? So we need to initiate a conditional. Am I clear, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
See, because if there were, let us say that now I'll modify this example for Prajwal only. Yeah, Prajwal, now it's your turn. Yeah, Prajwal. Now let us say we had only one parameter, and now while pile 1 has more cards. As I said you, field is nothing but a subject. But now we wanted to find out the total marks of a class in the subject called chemistry. Now what should you write here? What should you place here? What should be present after the equality conditional checking? We are interested to find out only chemistry. So what should be there here after the equality? This should be chemistry. This should be chemistry Prajwal. C, because we are interested in finding out the total marks of all students in the subject chemistry, and hence we verify whether the picked card has whether the picked card is a chemistry card or not. If it is a chemistry card, we just add it to girl chemistry sum, because we are because we are interested in finding out the total marks of chemistry in the class. We just initiate a new variable, chemistry sum is equal to sum marks chemistry. Did you understand this, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my sincere suggestion is that once this particular class is completed, before attempting this GA, I request you to go through the recording of yesterday's class, in which we had discussed everything in detail. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
That would really help you out, because there is a good explanation given for each and everything, with every topic being discussed in detail. So I kindly request you to visit that recording, which is present in the group also. Now, sum marks chemistry. After this, we terminate the entire procedure. But at the end of thing, we return the sum. We return the chemistry sum here, because if we do not return the sum of the chemistry marks, this entire procedure goes worthless. So we need to return the value of chemistry sum that has been updated at the latest time. Now, as this is a procedure, we need to use the keyword AND. Please remember this, Prajwal. Every procedure should have a keyword AND, END. This is the terminating part of a procedure. And after AND, you need to give the procedure name. Okay, Prajwal, is this clear? Did you understand why should we use the AND here?
Yes, sir.
Every procedure should be terminated using AND keyword, END. This is the keyword that has to be used, and so after that the procedure name should be followed. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. As I said, you can just take what we say. I mean, as I said right now, you can visit the yesterday's recording, and from that you can understand in a brief. Okay, and I think Prince has asked another question, which is practice assignment 9, right, Prince?
Yes, sir. Practice assignment 9. I got the answer. I just eliminated the option, but I just got confused in the code, so I just wanted to explain something.
Yeah, definitely. I'll explain you. I just need to visit that question as well. Please give me a moment.
Yes,
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, very good evening to all of you. See, the second class is starting from 7:15, okay? Our English, it will be starting from 7:15 and she cannot extend it. So, urgently you have to stop these classes here at 7:15, okay? You may continue after maths, okay? Is it okay for all of you?
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Yeah,
No problem.
so English will be starting right away from 7:15, no breaks, okay?
Okay, sir, definitely. Sir.
Okay, I'm stopping the recording here. It is a half an hour class. I'm stopping the recording and you can continue after the maths class, okay?
Sure, sir, sure.